Hi, this is Scott Law, the world's oldest vlogger, and I had an issue with the Insta360 X5 and microphones. As a matter of fact, I didn't even order one until later because I wanted to solve that microphone, that external microphone issue, because quite often you want to get an external microphone. You're not always close enough to the camera that you get the very best sound from the in-camera mic, and frankly you don't get the very best sound from the in-camera mic. Now, this is not a sponsored video. It's not sponsored by anybody. I do not make any money from anybody on this video. I just want to show you how I solved the problem. Now, I love Insta360 cameras. I've had the Go2, the Insta360 X3, another Insta360 X3, and now I have the Insta360 X5, and I also have the anti-gravity A1 drone, which is Insta360, which I'll be doing some more videos on shortly. But I wanted to show you how I solved the audio problem. The way they have you doing it in most cases, unless you want to buy a Bluetooth mic, an Insta360 makes a Bluetooth mic, but if you don't want to buy one of those, you want something that's more universal for different cameras, etc. So there are some other options. So you take this little adapter here that you can get from them or from other places, and you stick it on here on the bottom with the selfie stick or on a tripod, whichever it's going to work with. This handle on the invisible selfie stick keeps sliding up on me. I got to find a way to maybe super glue that baby down. But anyway, you take that. Then you go and you buy an adapter. You buy this little adapter from Insta360. It's not expensive. It's like $13 or something like that. And snap it in there. And it snaps in nice and secure. Then you take your mic receiver. Now, in my case, I use Hollyland. I've really been very, very happy with the Hollyland. By the way, this is the Hollyland microphone on my shirt here. I'm not using the Hollyland mic system right now. The sound you're hearing is not from the Hollyland mic, because I'm trying to show you the whole operation. And then you take a cord. Now, this is the cord that I used to use with the 360. I got that upside down. I got to turn it around here. With the Insta360 X3. And guess what? It won't reach. So you've either got to go find a longer cord or get an adapter cord, stick the two of them in there, and what are the chances that that's not going to show in the stitching? Sorry, that fell out because I really don't have the best one for it anyway. So what are the chances that's not going to show in the stitching? Very slim. It's possible to maybe wrap some cord around that or something to hold it in there and make it work, but it's a frustrating solution, and so I found a better solution. So let's get rid of that. Take this off. Take this off. And by the way, before you can put this little adapter on here, you have to take this little door off. So the door fits right in there. Now, why is this door off already? I was experimenting. I got it off. Now I can't get it back on. Now I know I will get it back on eventually, but a frustrating experience trying to get that back on. So with the Hollyland and with several other mics, so like I said, I'm not sponsoring Hollyland, but I do love their mics. You can also get this little adapter, which is really designed for cell phones as I understand it, and it can go right into the C adapter and it works perfectly. But you still have a problem. In the Insta360 system, you have stitching where it brings this side over here and this side over here, and it makes them invisible by the way it stitches them together. These two ends, this end and this end, are going to show if you do it that way. Well, I found for $11.99, I believe it was, a little adapter on Amazon, and I will put the link into this. I'm not affiliated, don't make any money off of it, but it's the only one I found that does this. So you can put that little adapter in there and then stick it in, and you say, well, how does that solve my problem? You know, even if you do this, it's still going to show in the stitching, but on this particular adapter it'll twist. It twists like that, and then it disappears in the stitching, and you can even put it down like that if you want, or up like this, and you can leave this door on if you want, and that disappears in the stitching too. So that's my solution to the problem with the Insta360 and external mics. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you want. I've got some videos coming up on the anti-gravity A1 drone. I'm going to take it down into southern Utah and northern Arizona, and maybe over into, well, definitely over into northwestern New Mexico for some fun videos here. We're leaving next week, as a matter of fact. And so a couple of weeks or three, and hopefully I'll have a video or some videos. We're going to be gone for several days, so we'll have some good videos on that. So until next time, this is Scott Law, the world's oldest vlogger, and keep on keeping on.